Let's just talk. Let's just talk. Let's just talk. Let's just talk. Oh boy, another podcast. Here we are on the Talkable Podcast, episode 14. I'm with my bud Cautious.
Hey guys, what's up?
All right, we got some topics to talk about. Before we get into that, how did y'all like the new intro? Comment.
Hey guys, tell me what you thought about his intro. Come to my channel, like and subscribe. Comment down below in my videos what you thought about his intro.
You can't just steal my audience all of a sudden.
I'm not trying to steal them. I'm trying to steal their engagement. They can keep watching you. I don't care. I just need them to subscribe and to comment. And
You're
then they can
already
leave.
engaged. You don't need another engagement. It doesn't work that way.
Dude, you can't engage an audience and a person. That's not how it works. Hey, I'm sorry about Hagen. Yeah, I'm sorry. Even though you went to just now go look for it, and then you were like, oh, he has it. But then you were like, oh, I'm going to say thank you like this anyway, because I'm a fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Whoa,
sorry about that, guys. Talking to my wife.
So, like, one of the first things I wanted to talk about was, like, do you think, like, social media has, like, changed people? Like, especially with TikTok being one of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
I feel like it causes a lot of, like, the new kids growing up, like Gen Z, having like more of a chance to have ADHD. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't care about the Gen Z or whatever the fuck. I think it's everybody. I think even like your parents are fucking like I don't know, like not noticing the fact that their fucking attention spans are nothing, and they can't watch something without something else needing to be played in the background the entire time.
Yeah, I'm getting double audio.
That's the worst one.
I got double audio, I think. Yeah, that's terrible, you know. Another thing is things just get shared and people believe it, and you don't know if it's actually true, you know.
Okay, so no, I'm glad you said that, because that reminded me of something I told Kara, where it's like we fucking forgot about, like, this is such a stupid like term to call them, but I'm gonna bring this word back. That's right, I'm taking the word back, guys. No, but, what was it? Yeah, trolls. They're just a bunch of trolls. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do we, like, for example, I mean, I know this isn't anything to do with, like, what you said, but, there was a streamer who was streaming, Hogwarts Legacy. The guy would play the game, and his girlfriend would commentate over it as he plays, and that's like their little couple thing they did. And then these people like bullied them into like turning the stream off and not doing it anymore. Like I think they still stream, but like not doing that stream anymore, and blah blah blah, and like ended up making his girlfriend cry, shit like that, because they were just sitting there like bullying the fuck out of them because they were playing a game made by J.K. Rowling. But it's like, those are just trolls. Like, why do we act like there's like valuable people behind the screen that's telling us these things? Like, lying about whatever the fuck. Like, every piece of information you get online now is just true because I read it on Instagram.
Exactly. I hate that.
Well, the thing is that it was like, oh, that's just boomer talk, dude. It's only Facebook. But now it's like 86,000 likes on an Instagram post. So this must be true, dude, if everybody else liked the post.
Dude, 86 people is like half of my city, dude. That's literally like
86,000 people, dude. I didn't even go to school with that many people.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened to people. I don't know why they can't just like wake up and be like, oh, I'm being trolled. Oh, these people are trolling me. Oh, it's like people care too much now, basically, and they care because we conditioned ourselves to care, because we were like, oh, we need to start caring about each other more. We need to be more loving and supportive of like each other, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then, but now we've done it to the point where we give every single person value. So whenever you go on Twitter and there's these people telling you that you were watching your baby bicycle down the street and it fell over and you're a terrible parent and you shouldn't have been letting them on the bicycle to begin with, and blah, blah, blah. Like, instead of just being like, oh, these are random internet trolls. I don't know what the fuck these crackheads are on about. Like, instead you're like, what the fuck? Stop yelling these things at me. It's like, bro, who cares? Like, who is the person behind the screen right now? It's not like it's like somebody you know or
it's Obama.
has value. It's going to be like somebody who's working a minimum wage job or no job at all, just sitting around on their screen all day, acting like they're doing something.
They're like,
who cares?
It's like the kid falls over, and then all you hear is, Michelle, look at this. Would you let our daughter do that? Would you let our daughter be?
Dude, I swear to God, that's fucking President Obama be like, there needs to be a bill in place for this or something. I can't do anything. My throat hurts really bad right now.
Oh Lord, that's
no,
awesome.
Not from sucking dick.
Oh whoa! I didn't even suggest that, or actually.
No, but I know a viewer was thinking.
Oh, I'm not a viewer. I mean,
I can be.
Yeah. I mean, I can upload the video and go back, and
I'll be viewing it.
Yeah, when I edit it, I'm gonna look around at it. So yeah, I think social media has like really put a toll on everyone in this world. Like it's became like it has its negatives and its positives, but there's a lot of negatives.
It's just so stupid. I don't know, man.
People take it too serious, if anything.
I've just been trying to like, if I could manage to do it, I would be a way more like locally civilized person, as in like, back in the 60s and shit, how you knew everybody in your town and you read the newspaper and shit like that. Like, everybody now at our age is like, how the fuck am I supposed to know everybody around me? Like, why do people ask me, hey, do you know who lives down what road? Like, it is annoying, but like at the same time, it's like they grew up socializing with each other and shit and not just being online all day. I will get my news online. I will like read the world news. Hey, what's going on? Are we getting invaded? Or, is fucking a new COVID thing coming out? No, okay, we're good. Like, but other than that, it's like, we don't really need social media for, like, we need it for information and that's it. You don't need anything else. Like, I don't know, like, anybody who relies on any form of social media, you're bad. You need to wake up.
Yeah, stop the video right here and think about what you're doing right now. Like, don't stop the podcast. Start thinking. You're like, why am I on this podcast?
No, keep the podcast on. Keep trying to fall asleep.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think anything about it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Keep the podcast on. Fall asleep and think about it in your dreams. Like you're listening to us in your dreams, and you're like, who is these guys? I don't even know these guys. They're little small YouTubers that's sitting here talking about big people.
They wake up and they're like, I had the wildest dream.
They wake up and they're like, dude, who's arguing?
But it's just like, I don't know, like, there's so much sad news out there, and there's so much fake news out there, and there's so much of this and that and that and this, and like, I don't know, I can go on about this topic for like ever. It's like something I've been like wanting to look into, but I don't know, if you think about how happy people were back in like the 70s and 80s, maybe not all of them because of, of course, gay people couldn't marry, women were still like the housewives and blah, blah, blah. Well, now in this day and age where everybody, quote unquote, is equal, if we went back to that lifestyle, I think everything would be way better. Like, I don't think everything would be like instantly better or anything like that. And I think some things would, be a little bit harder still, but like in general, it's like, who the fuck cares what the hell's going on in Michigan right now? I don't care. I live in Illinois. I want to know what's going on in the town around me. I want to go down the street and hear somebody go, hey man, I saw you the other day. Blah, blah, start a conversation up with me, and then they tell me, yeah, the road's real bad, but they're starting to fix it this next week. Like, that's news that matters to me. I drive on that road, but whatever the fuck's going on in Michigan, I don't give a fuck, bro. If there's a fucking forest fire up there, that sucks ass. And like, I'm sad that that's happening, but I'm not going to focus on it, because if there was a forest fire happening here, I doubt anybody would think about it.
I mean, I hate that the news focuses more on politics than on something serious like that. Because every time you like see the news, it's talking about like our president, and it's like, can we talk about that? There's a fire going on right now that's burning. Like
Well,
there's a
there's like
train
no.
wreck, and then there's fire, and then there's poison going around in the city. No one's talking about it. Like why is this not on the news? You know what I mean?
I don't.
Like
I do know what you mean, but like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's like, how
feels like a
much do you
money
really
grab.
care?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah.
that's how I view it. I view it in like, how much do you really care? Because like, I don't know. Like, well, let's go with the Russia-Ukraine war that's still going on right now, that nobody's talking about anymore because that's old news or whatever. It's like, you don't care. Even whenever you were talking about it, you don't care. You're not doing anything about it. Well, you know, for the people out there that did stuff about it, that like volunteered to go fight in the war, those people care. They did stuff about it. I'm not like trying to put anybody down about it. It's like, you can like, you know, be sad about it and like pay your respects and pray for the people there, do whatever you want to do. But like, just posting on your Instagram story, hey guys, we need to talk more about this Ukraine war, back whenever that was spreading around, and then now it's not happening anymore. So like, how much do you, this chemical thing going on, how much do you really care? Like, I mean, it's news going on, you're talking about it, why aren't we talking about it? But next month when something else happens, why aren't we talking about that? But I already forgot about the chemical thing last month. Like, it's not like I'm saying like don't care at all, but it's the fact that like, you're not doing anything about it. Like, if you care, do something about it. Like, donate to a foundation that's like cleaning up whatever the fuck. Do whatever, like, you know, spread that around. Do something like that. But just talking about it and then like being like, that exists and I know it exists, so I feel better. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but like,
Go
like this reminds me of the time when it's like a Family Guy cut out, but it no, but it reminds me of the time when the killer bees were a big thing, and for like one day, and that I don't get that. It's like, oh yeah, there's killer bees. All right, back to COVID. Uh, it's like,
yeah, I don't know about the killer bees.
you know, remember, it was literally like one day. Like, it was just talking about that there's bees going around. They like killed, like when they stung you, that you would most likely die. And then like all of a sudden, no one talked about it again after that one day. And I was like, what happened to that news? Like, does it make sense?
It also doesn't like. I mean, fuck, dude. The whole, I don't know. We can't talk about this. This is like too much, too deep. Because like, everything's fucked. You know, people don't actually care enough. Like, there's people out there that care and that genuinely care, and that's cool. And then you got some people that just kind of mention it, and that's whatever. And then you got like things like, why aren't we talking about the chemical spill and stuff like that? Even though, like, to be fair, we're not. Like, it's not being covered on the news and stuff like that. It's not like being recognized as much as it probably should be. Like, I don't know. Everything's just so fucked. Like, whenever Epstein's fucking wife, like, where is she at right now? You want to know where she's at? Probably prison. I don't know. I don't know if she's still in there or not.
I don't
but
really
she was
care,
only-
dude. I really don't
was-
care. Can I move on from this?
She was sentenced to like something years, and she was like allowed yoga. She was allowed to watch TV. She's allowed all these things. You know, the wife of the man who owns a pedophile island that had people come over and visit. You know that lady?
Yeah.
She's comfortably in prison right now. But we weren't paying attention to that. We were too focused on Johnny Depp's trial because that's whenever that was happening.
That was more important, though. That was like super important. You don't understand, dude.
Well,
I wanted to know what Johnny Depp was doing. I want to know why she pooped on the bed.
No, that's like, actually, I'm glad I brought this shit up because that's a perfect example of like people not actually caring at all. Like, not the fact that we were paying attention to Johnny Depp. That's fine because that was shoved into your face. Like, everywhere you went, everybody was talking about Johnny Depp. Every time you pulled up anything, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, Johnny Depp's trial was on there. So that's fine. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the fact that Epstein somehow randomly died out of nowhere. There's this list that gets mentioned, you know, and everybody's talking about how so-and-so, I'm not going to say names, you know, for the sake of this is online and stuff, but, you know, so-and-so is on the list, so-and-so is on the list. Hey, what's going on? into, hey guys, Johnny Depp's trial is happening. Epstein's wife got sent to prison and she's doing yoga and watching TV. What? It's like, if you actually cared about the Epstein situation, you would have focused in on it and you would have like kept up to date with it, you know? But like, you don't, because you don't actually care. You care that happened, but you don't care about fixing it. Just like the Ukraine thing. There's so many people that don't know that's still happening, which is really sad. So it's like, none of you care. Like, you just gonna like go, oh, that sucks, and then like move on from it. So it's like, everything's fucked, dude. The government's pushing fucking actors and celebrity trials in your face while actual trials are going on. You know, it's just, I don't know, dude. Everything
World
you can
went
mention
crazy,
just has like
man.
another thing behind it.
Yeah,
Fuck, dude, you got fucking China talking about invading Taiwan, and then we get a Chinese weather spy balloon thingamajig going over our country. There's apparently more of them out there. What they're doing, nobody knows. And China's talking about invading Taiwan, Russia's in Ukraine, and North Korea is apparently talking about going to war soon. So it's like, everything's fucked right now. Dude, I don't know. Is Mewtwo D or E tier?
Did you hear that?
Nope.
It's another topic, dude. So, you ever think about cable TV anymore? Like, ever? Like, is it either like, because like, you know, there's streaming services now and stuff. Like, why would you even get like cable TV? You know?
You know, I got a great answer for that.
Yeah.
So what's up with China? No, I'm just
Just keep going on.
Yeah, and I did go on about all that shit way too much or whatever, but like,
Yeah,
I
you're
guess because
good.
I'm always thinking about it, so
It's a
getting to
dark
talk about it, it's
truth.
like, yay.
You know? Like, it's something dark that's going on, and no one like it seems like we
And
just like we
I
ignore
don't
it.
know, man. Yeah, I mean, like, and like, I'm not sitting here like I'm a better person. Like, I don't care. Like, clearly, I mean, I'm not, you know, doing anything. You know, I'm just sitting around my house all day long. I could do something, but I'm not. But, no, what was I gonna say? Oh, the perfect answer for that is the fact that South Park is on Hulu, and I was like, oh, let's watch that. You know what? We're older now. I watched
It's on
an episode
Hulu?
of it.
You're joking? Nah.
I am joking because it was on Hulu, like advertised, and then we clicked on it, and it was like $60 or $70 a month for cable TV so that you can watch South Park. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
because the live
what the
TV.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude? That's Netflix, Disney, Hulu, and like
Just
other,
get
like
HBO
3 other
Max.
things.
They have it on there. They have it on HBO Max. We are not sponsoring them. We're just saying.
See, there you go. Like, if it was on HBO Max, or if it is on HBO Max,
It
I mean,
is.
fuck. Why? There you go. Like, then I get Disney, Netflix, Hulu, and HBO Max for still less than live TV. Like, who the fuck wants that shit?
Yeah. So like, I just don't see the reason to have a cable TV anymore. Live TV and stuff. I mean, I guess there's a thing to miss about it where you can just flip around a channel and just like be like, we'll watch this, I guess, and you're just on something. And unlike now where you're looking and you're like, what do I click on? You know, like what do I want to start up? And
yeah.
I guess that was the benefit then, but
Well, you know, now that we're talking about this, I never really thought about this. If we're going to eventually be done, which I'm sure, like, there's a lot of trash in space anyway, but still, what's happening to all the satellites? If we don't want cable TV anymore and it's not that popular, what's happening to all those old ass satellites that are up there, you know?
I mean, do they not like cast like your like phone service and stuff to it or something like internet?
No, but these are like old satellites that probably like don't do shit anymore.
Let's
Just
buy
floating
one.
around it.
Maybe that's what we should. We should save up our money and buy one. We should just buy one of the satellites for like no reason. We'll cast our own shows on there. We'll cast this podcast on there. They just hear the "Let's talk."
Oh, dude, no way!
Let's
It's only
talk.
like $12 million for a satellite.
Yeah, let's save up our money and buy one. We'll be the first YouTubers to have a satellite.
Holy fuck! Nuh-uh, wait. No.
What? Elon Musk owns it?
No.
No,
But
no,
I'm
no.
about to do something funny.
What's funny?
It would cost $4.5 million to $7 million. So 2 episodes of Family Guy could buy you a satellite.
Really?
Yeah, because it costs like $5 to $7 million to make 1 episode of Family Guy. So
that's stupid. I can't believe
yeah,
that.
like 2 episodes of Family Guy as a satellite.
So Family Guy's been running for a long time, so they could have bought like every satellite and then like add more satellites.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, no, that can't be right. Maybe they do just reuse all those satellites or something, because that's a lot of money to just like send a piece of metal up there and then be done with it. And I was like, no way. How much does Family Guy cost to get made? And I was like, there ain't no way. And
Hey, there's Google Maps, and I'm pretty sure that uses satellite.
Yeah, but there's different satellites, idiot.
Yeah. But that's half the satellites, right? Like, I mean,
I'm trying to figure out how many. Fuck this. Let's go to the next topic.
Okay, but why do paperweights exist? Like, I don't get that. Why did that always
down paper?
Yeah, but like you can literally put whatever you want onto it. I was trying to think of other things like that. That just feels just like a meaningless like thing that people used at a time. Yeah.
No, I've always thought about that. Like,
you could put your like stapler on paper and keep it from flying away.
Yeah, because like nowadays it's your phone. Just put your phone there, bro. There you go.
Yeah.
But maybe we don't know. I mean, to be completely fair, I've never owned a paperweight, so I can't say that a paperweight just does it better. Maybe it does, because I know people use paperweights to hold down the other side of a book while they're reading it, and I hate doing that personally. So if I could have a weight to do that, that'd be great. Or if I could have that little fucking thumb thing. Have you seen that? A little like thing, that little tool you put on your thumb.
No,
and it holds the book open for you. Oh, dude, that's so smart. Like, so
yeah, but most people are using Kindle, so like, what do you mean? Why do you read a book?
Yeah, wait, you read books?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, I used to read books. I haven't read a book in a while, but I was reading The Outsider with Stephen King. I thought it was a pretty good book.
Oh, it's called a page holder. That's a pretty easy name for it. I don't know why I couldn't think about that.
Why do they call it the thumb holder? Yeah, because you put it on your thumb, anyways.
I think they could. I think they should have called it the stay opener.
I think they should have called it the key to a book. Yeah. I think they should call it the intellectual book opener.
I think they should make TikTok books. I think that would be really rad.
I read this book in 6 seconds, believe it or not.
No, could you imagine like reading a book and it's like, today I learned this hack, and it's like every page is just like a different TikTok, and you like see some dude in the cafe in the corner reading it. And he's just like,
You're probably giving people ideas right now. They're probably gonna end up making a TikTok book.
That fucking dumbass like that one character that's always like super smart and scoffs at everything while he's reading a book. So he's like, yeah, okay, and he like puts like a little bookmarker like in it, one of those like scholastic book fair ones or whatever. He puts that in and closes the book. And he's like, I'll finish that later. Can't wait to see how this story ends.
Well, do you hear the next topic? I'm kind of I don't know what to say. What do you remember from your childhood, or at least going into adulthood? Like, do you have any stories of that?
The entirety of 2019, and that was it. That was it. That's probably why I'm so fucking lazy now, because I'm just so. That was a tough year. Like, holy fuck. Maybe that is why I'm so lazy now. It was just like, I'm done now. I gotta chill.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid. I don't remember why I done it. I went and shat in the floor, straight up, and
as a kid.
Yeah, and
how do you remember that?
Well, I don't even know why I had done it either. I think I was
You're
like,
like, well, it's like 12.
I was like, yeah, I was actually 17.
Yeah,
I went,
17 just shitting out in the living room floor.
yeah, I was probably like 4 or 5, I guess, and I was like making a joke, and I don't know why, like I like took down. My brother was using the bathroom, and for some reason the door was open. I don't remember why. Maybe I just opened the door and came in, and I was like, I'm gonna poop in the floor, and I like pulled my pants down and like strained, and then I pooped. There was like a little bit of poop at the floor, and my brother was like, Mom, he pooped. He pooped on the floor."
Dude, you're fucking like the owner of that house for a little while. What the fuck? I'm gonna poop here. It's like,
Oh.
don't poop there, bro.
Well, he was on the toilet, so I had to use it somewhere.
Dude,
I make that
no.
joke a lot. At this place I was working at or whatever. I'll be like, "Hey man, I want to go to the bathroom." And be like, "No, you're working." And it'll say that, and I'll just like start unbuckling my pants, like if I was just gonna poop right there. And he's like, "Whoa, never mind, go ahead."
Yeah, you're like, I'll just do it here, man.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I'll just fucking do it.
I was about at that situation in school because my senior year there was never a toilet, and
No shit, bro.
I was getting sick and tired of it because every toilet would always be down, and they said they'd write you up if you go to the freshman academy, and I was like, this is so stupid, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna shit in the floor one day. I said, I'm just gonna do it. So I'm drove nuts by this. I don't care if I get like expelled or what, dude. It's their fault. I'm like sick and tired of not being able to go use the bathroom. And I remember one time, dude, I went to go use the bathroom, and the toilet was clogged up and messed up, and I was just like, bro, I gotta go anyways. I'm just gonna do it. And it had one of those, because I hate that they do this. Every toilet now just seems to flush by itself. That is the dumbest invention. Because
I hate that.
Because if the toilet is clogged, it's just gonna keep going and going with the flushing until it just overflows. And that happened to me while I was sitting on the toilet, and it went across my legs, and I jumped up. I had to wipe my like body off, and I was so mad. That was the most annoying thing in the middle of school.
Ugh, dude, that's horrible. Ugh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible.
And then the next time I went, somebody threw one of the wet floor signs across and 2 plungers at me. And I got up and I was ready to beat their ass, dude. I came straight out of the door and they ran. They was already gone. I was like, what a little bitch, dude. I told the teacher as soon as I came back, I was like, dude, I'm about to beat the fuck out of somebody. And she was just like, what happened? Like she didn't even say. She was like, all right, this is none of my business. And I was just like, bro, he threw 2 plungers at me and a toilet sign over the bathroom stall. I was using the bathroom and I just got up and walked right off. Yeah, because I was like, I ain't even got a wipe right now. I'm about to beat somebody's ass. And I was like, and he ran. And she was like, I don't blame you. So I would get in a fight for over that. And I was like, exactly.
One big time I remember that I wish I got in a fight, and I think about this a lot often for some reason lately, but whenever I was in like 7th or 8th grade and they did that take you to the beach field trip, we were out there and we were playing capture the flag, and there was one point where I went and grabbed it, and I don't remember his name, but I remember him specifically, and he fucking grabbed it from me and then fucking hit me over the fucking face with it. Like, with that wooden pole or whatever the fuck. Like, super fucking hard. And, like, all the fucking teachers were there. They fucking saw that shit. None of them said anything. And I'm over here, like, on the verge of tears because I just got, like, fucking whacked by a big wooden pole. And I fucking chased his ass down. And I fucking... Like, by the time I got to him, everybody else was around, and I was like, well, now it's too awkward. Now we all just think we're playing fucking capture the flag, but little did they know I was going to fucking take them out. I was going to kill that motherfucker. They blended in. They were like, oh my god, he's got the flag! And I was like, ooh, I'll get now.
Dude, you go up there, you grab the flag, and then, like, you stab him with then, like, in his chest. And you're like, I'm the king of the flag. And then...
I'll turn into Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, and then he respawns And it's like, wait a minute, this is just VR. I forgot. You just thought it hurt.
I'd take my fucking VR set off and I'd walk over and kick them in the balls while we play.
Yeah.
No, speaking of this, dude, I was at work talking to a couple buddies on break, and he was telling me about the metaverse shit, and he was like, I don't know, dude, do you believe in that? And I was like, no, I don't believe in that shit. I was like, that's fucking stupid as fuck. And he was like, I don't. He's like, yeah, man, I've heard about it though. Like all these like celebrities are buying stuff in there. All these. I was like, yeah, it's retarded, dude. I was like, wait. I was like, okay. I was like, let me put it like this. I was like, Elon Musk, billionaire, goes on the multiverse. Do you know what the multiverse is?
I played the game.
Am I am I saying this wrong? Is it the multiverse or is it the
Metaverse?
The metaverse.
Yeah. That's
that's that Facebook like VR online world shit.
They make the Oculus Quest and stuff.
Yeah, and fucking so apparently people are like buying land in that place. Like they're buying land, they're like buying houses. Like
you could shop in it. You could shop at Walmart and stuff in it.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, so that's kind of like whatever, like that whatever. But like okay, so Elon Musk, he's in the metaverse, he's chilling, just spent a ton of in-game currency. I don't know what metaverse money would be, but you know, in-game currency on this fucking mansion. Look at this. Oh my god. And then somebody just in real life, not in the fucking VR thing that he's encapsulated in right now, just comes into the fucking room, like kicks him in the balls and like takes his money or something like that. What the fuck did that fucking $2.3 billion mansion in the metaverse do for him? Nothing, because it's not real. Like, there's nothing there. You're just like wearing these goggles, and some dude just came up and kicked you in the nuts and took your money.
Yeah, just
you're too busy like looking at a screen.
Just wait until Chappie becomes real, and then they get to put themselves inside the game, and they're like, I'm in the game.
No, see, that's exactly what he said too. He said that they were talking about how they want to eventually make it to where we can be part of whatever the fuck. And I was like, dude, that's some Chappie type shit. And like, none of them have seen that movie. So I was like, fuck. You guys need to see that.
Have you ever played Soma?
The underwater game?
Yeah.
I never beat it. I kind of just got to like the underwater bit and then I quit every single time.
God, dude, that game has the saddest damn ending. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil that.
I love that I don't watch movies like ever. I just can't sit still long enough. I don't want to.
Dude, no. I think the problem with movies now is just that there's none of them good enough to sit and watch. You know, half the time.
Well, I mean, like people will like recommend me. Like I don't like. Let's just say like Chappie. Like you were like, hey man, you should watch Chappie. I'd just be like, yeah, it's not a comedy, so, and I'm just not really into sitting still for that long. I'm okay, man. I'm alright. But every single time I watch a movie, I'm like, dude, that was a life-changing experience. I need to tell everybody about this movie.
That literally changed my life. I need to go talk to someone about it.
I need to go upload my brain into a robot.
It literally changed my cute. It's
into a robot.
It's not. That's not a pretty patty. Oh no. That's. I love that episode, SpongeBob. Like a pretty patty. He changed my cute.
Yeah. He changed my cute. They're pretty patty.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Krabs is like, "Shut your gay ass up."
He says, "Smoke the booth."
Smoke the booth. I'm taking 2 hits because I'm the middleman. Hey, you don't get 2 hits, man. You're the middle guy.
I hate that, dude. I hate being the middle guy.
I'm always the middle guy. Hate it.
I'm like, yeah, here, you can have this. I don't really... I don't smoke.
I'm usually like, I'm fucking like passing shit around like a fuck, like crazy, dude. It's just like, it's like, here's a lighter, here's this, hey man, yeah man, I got you here. Because there's like 3 things going around at once instead of just like the one and there's only like 5 of us, so it's fucking annoying as shit. I'm just like sitting there like, okay, so who doesn't have this? Like who has not gotten this yet? And then whoever wants it, I just give it to.
Dude, you
We
should
have to
just
talk
like
about this without saying anything. It's so funny.
you should do like what was that? Royal Fumble or whatever. It's the football game where you throw it up. And just see who can catch it.
Dude, I do that, and he'd just be like, dude, you just broke my nectar collector. Sorry. My bad, dude. I thought you would catch it, bro. Thought you really wanted the smoke out of it, but I guess not. Butterfingers, am I right?
1, 2, 3, nose goes. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Pass me the booth. Dude, I remember growing up, I always had like the biggest hate for Call of Duty Black Ops.
Dude.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah.
I cannot, like, I know there's a lot of people that played Black Ops 1 and they loved it and everything. I don't know why, but whenever I think about Black Ops 1, the first thing I think about is multiplayer, and I think about that stupid ass.
It's terrible.
And then I think about loading into the worst fucking matches I've ever played in my life. Like, thinking back, like, that's not even one of those good games. Like, because you think back on a lot of games, and then you play them, and they're shit because, you know, your nostalgia was just too good. Like, that's the one game that's untainted by nostalgia. Like, that game just, I remember it being, like, shit compared to now. Like, back then it was cool, but I don't remember, like, I don't think about it as being cool anymore. Like, now it's, like, I know it's shit. Like, I haven't even played it yet, and I know it's shit. I know that sucks.
Dude, people say Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies is good, but when I play it, I think it sucks. The nostalgia doesn't even kick in for me on that. I can't do it. I just don't think it's that fun. I think it sucks, straight up.
I think a lot of zombie games are just bad now. Like, just going back to them, they're bad. Like, I played Dying Light, and I went back to it after, like, gassing it up like crazy to Dakara about how crazy cool it was and how I loved it and blah, blah, blah. Because I did, but I went back to it, yeah, and it's just shit. It's like all the zombies are, like, identical. It's just, like...
Oh, don't even
like
forget Dead Island.
Yeah, like that. Like, dude, I remember I was playing Dying Light. I was freaking the fuck out, but I was so encapsulated by the parkour. I was freaking the fuck out because all the zombies were like a million hits to kill, and you know, sounds matter, shit like that. It's scary. And then I get it on my PC. I go to play it, and like I'm like all the zombies are so fucking stupid. They just walk around. Like literally, all you have to do to get away from them is jump onto a car, and there you go. You got away from them. And I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? This game sucked, bro.
I think Dead Island's fun for like the first 5 minutes, and then you're just like, oh yeah, it's boring. And it's mostly just because of like the whole. It has really cool like physics with like the way you attack and stuff. I like the way it moves, but then like once you get bored of that, you're bored of the game. It's just
no, dude. Dead Island basically goes the same way for me every time, which is I start the game feels cool. I get the life guard tower taken care of, and then once that's complete, I get all the quests that I have to do, and then I go, oh yeah, I don't want to do all of this.
Yeah.
And then I stop playing. But if I don't stop playing, and I'm saying all this because I'm seeing if you'll agree with me. If you make it past the initial, if you can get past the whole lifeguard tower and the whole lighthouse, you know, and those people and helping them out and stuff, if you can get past that part of the game, you'll play it until the end every single time.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, not until the end, because usually I stop in the city, but still, like, you'll play it more, basically. Like, if I can get past that part, I like it again. Then I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to have fun again. Now this game's starting to feel good again. But, like, the entire time I'm doing all this stuff, I'm like, this sucks, bro. I want to quit.
For sure. I get that.
My dog's upset. I made a loud noise.
I can't believe I'm enjoying Skyrim again.
Are you actually like playing it now?
I die out of it and then I get back into it every once in a while. And like playing legendary has really put me back into it because like playing on legendary makes it so like frustrating. You always gotta figure out what you're gonna do to win this fight or that fight, or you just gotta hope the RNG's better.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how I could. I don't know if I could ever do legendary because it just looks like a lot of hits.
It
It
is.
looks
It's
like
a
a
lot
lot
of.
of stealth archer.
I don't do that though. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior player, and I
Not
made
for
past the
long.
dragon. No, it depends on how you build your character. You have to build them like perfectly almost. And there was a guide online. I used to watch like a little bit of it. I didn't watch all of it. I just watched it for a little while because I was like, I questioned how you were supposed to play legendary as a warrior, and the dude beat the whole game. He has like 150 episodes, and I was like, dude,
Holy shit!
was like, this dude literally sat and played this game. I think he did DLCs too. I'm not 100% sure, but I was like, he did it all in legendary as a warrior. He didn't even play mage or anything.
Imagine you skip to episode 62 and he's in Black Reach stealth archery.
I skipped that.
Like, there's a drugger up here. I'm just gonna crouch and take him out.
I skipped to episode 62, and he's still trying to figure out what kind of class he wants to play. Nord or
What's my complexion, guys? Like, should I turn the dirt up or down?
yeah.
I don't want a dirty guy, you know.
Skip down to the last episode, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get past Alduin to get to Rayloff and Helgen, so I think we're just gonna quit here."
Hey, thanks for the idea, though.
What idea?
I'm actually gonna do that. I think if I have the patience to, I'm gonna record a video of me playing Skyrim. Or I don't have Skyrim, so it'll have to be like something else, like Fallout. I guess I'll play Fallout, and I'll be like, all right, let's get started, guys. And I just sit in the like edit face menu the entire time, like it's a 30-minute long video, and then like you're like, man, he's been in here for a while, and you like skim through, and it's like I'm just I'm in that menu like the entire like 30-minute video. You're like, what the fuck?
You click on every single detail over and over. It's just like going all the way through.
I'm like, don't know. And then like at the end or whatever, you see like most replayed, and then it's me going, all right, guys, I think that's it for episode 1. Hopefully, I'll get to the eyebrows in the next one. Like I'm not even like done with the first facial feature.
I think it'll be better if you just keep clipping to like every time you talk, so it sounds like you're really about to move on. You know what I mean? Like,
dude,
they put a lot of edits in while it goes through, so it's 30 minutes of you literally picking out your character, but there's nothing crazy about it.
I love that kind of humor. I do. I love like bad humor, like bad editing on purpose. Like you make like a video of you like, I don't know, playing Overwatch, and every single time you're about to get a kill, you cut it or something to like the next moment, and it's like, bro, what the fuck?
I like when you go to get a kill and you clip it back to another kill instead.
Yeah, you just play the same clip from earlier. Well, also, like, I was thinking about like a video idea of like something called like the Unfortunate Gamer or something, like that's the channel name, and it's just like every video of his is like him going like, all right, guys, welcome to episode 1. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'll be there. And then like he has the webcam on and everything, and then it's like 20 minutes of him just not at the computer, and then he comes back for like 2 minutes, and then he like plays for a little bit. Like he's like, all right, let's see if we can get started. Like he's in Skyrim, and he's about, like, the dragon just landed, and he's like, all right, guys, here we go. And then he's like, hold on, and he pauses it, and he's like, what's up, guy? Yeah, I'll be there. And then like leaves for like 40 minutes. Video's like 3 hours long or whatever. It's like, this is the worst, dude. I'm just like watching somebody. I'm literally watching somebody play the game.
You're watching somebody live their life completely.
Yeah, pretty much. You're like, dude, what am I doing?
Dude, I like when I edited the Dead by Daylight video, where I was like, oh, it's a huntress. All right, let's just pop all the gens. It's just like pop, and it just shows me clipping I clipped every like gen, and that's it. Like, it's like that was easy. I made the video like literally like a minute in that one section for you to just skipping the whole thing. Nothing cool happens. There's no acts, nothing. It's just me just going straight through it. I was just like, it's stupid.
I
Ruins the
fucking love
video.
that shit. I love that shit. But the only thing that sucks about that kind of humor is that like you can't pull it off. Like you can't pull it off on like YouTube or something because it's like it takes like you have to make sure the viewer's like stuck watching it basically. Because if you did that in a movie, it's not like I'm gonna get up and just leave in the middle of the movie. So like I guess I'll just sit here through this joke. But like on YouTube, I'll just be like, fuck this. I'll click on something else.
Well, I feel like one day I'm gonna go to the movies and get up and just leave. I feel it's coming one day.
Yeah, I was thinking about that while we were at the movies. I didn't want to leave, but I was thinking about the fact that like I was like, I don't know, man. Like if I was watching a bad movie right now, would I just get up and leave? Like, do I have the balls to do that? Because I always think about doing stuff like that, and then I think about being the guy who's blocking the screen for a little bit, and I'm like, I don't want to be that guy right now.
You stand up and think about it the whole movie.
Yeah, like I just stand there. I'm like, should I go or should I sit back down? They're like, move, dude.
Okay, so back when we was in high school, we went and watched Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark when it came out, and
I remember you telling me about that.
We was in the back of the whole theater, and anytime something gross would happen, we'd go, "Oh my god!" And we was like really loud. I can't believe they didn't kick us out. And we was doing it, and the people in front of us got up and moved to the front. we was just like the rudest people in there. I just thought it was funny though.
Dude, it is funny as a kid. Well, I mean, it's funny. Maybe.
I guess it's because we was also used to just watching movies at home, so like we was kind of
no. I'm not saying like what you guys did is like not funny or whatever, because it is funny. I'm just saying like I'm just wondering if I was an older person and there was kids behind me doing that, would I care? And then I was like, I guess that would be kind of annoying. And I was like, but it wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't like I don't think I'd care. I'd just be like, hey guys, a little bit. I also like making jokes the entire time. But let's not right now. Can we watch this as a community? Come sit beside me. Come on, guys.
What else though? I watched another movie, but I think I went alone, and I had to sit beside some dude, and I was like, "Dude, did you see that?" The dude's just like, I just thought it was funny. I don't remember what it was. I just remember watching a movie, and I was like, "What?" I'd be like, "Oh my god, dude, that was crazy." I'd be like, "Yeah, it was." What's that? Just.
The interactions with like people like that is so fun to me. Like I've been trying to break out of my shell and just like be myself in public, like even whenever it's like awkward to do that.
I'm literally one of those people that puts on a different character every time I go somewhere. And there's a ramen shop that just opened up here, and I go to it, and on my first day I was like really hyped up. So like when I was eating there, I was just like the waitress. Every time she would come through, I would be like, "Oh my god, can I get the chai spicy ramen?" She was like, "Oh yeah, it's Thai," and I was like, "Oh, Thai spicy ramen," and she was like, "Yes, is that what you want?" And I was like, "No, yes, it is." Oh, I'm such a silly goose, and I kept saying it every time she would walk by. I'd be like, "God, I'm such a silly goose." And then I went yesterday, and she was working there again, and she took my order, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm such a silly goose. Can I get the spicy ramen?" And she was just like, "It's you again. All right." I was, all right, yeah, you can have that. She went. She came back, and she actually thought I left because I went to the bathroom. She like cleaned up my table and everything. I came back and I was like, "What the hell's like everything?" I already finished eating. I was just, I was coming back because I was ready to pay. And she was like, "Well, we thought you left." And I was like, "Oh, no, that's all good. But now it seems like you're the silly goose."
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, I kept saying it. I was probably
what they say.
She was just like
freaking them out.
She just started smiling. I think she ended up just saying, "Yeah, I'm the silly goose" or something. I just love the fact that I just keep saying silly goose. Like I keep saying it. Like it just every day I'm like do that every time I go there.
Dude, I won't lie. If I was waiting and somebody kept saying that, it'd freak me out. I'd be like, this dude's up to no good. Like, this is a bad dude right here. Like, I don't know what this dude's on. I don't know what this dude's like end goal is, but it's not good.
I gave her a $10 tip for dealing with me. I was like, here's $10. I said that's for you, and that was Silly Goose certified. So I'll see you later. And I should put like Goofy dollars, like SpongeBob's like Goofy Goober dollars.
Dude, oh my god, that'd be the funniest shit ever. He's like, what is this? And you're like, that there is 10 Goober dollars. That one scene or whatever.
Yeah. You want some bubbles? It's legal at every Goofy Goober Tinder.
Yeah.
He says, thanks for catching me, Patrick. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. So yeah, the front of them.
They're about to get stepped on anyway.
See you later, suckers. See ya. I like how they got like a big thing of David Hasselhoff. Like they made this like big statue for that.
Yeah, the big wax figure.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid as shit, dude. I don't think that was necessary, like at all.
They could have just green screened them laying down, if anything. And no, they didn't want to. They had to get the wax. God, I think what's the best thing about it is you can take a picture of it and not say a word, and everybody knows where it's from.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude. Yeah, dude. Like all this is David Hasselhoff and red shorts, and you're like, oh, that's SpongeBob.
Yeah, you get. Here I am watching the Baywatch movie, and it hits the end of it, and I'm like, oh, dude, it's SpongeBob.
I just always thought it was so funny that, like, for our parents and stuff, like, David Hasselhoff is, like, a big deal, but, like, for us, he's just some silly guy that was in the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
We're like, who is this silly man, David Hasselhoff?
He's such a silly goose, dude.
Yeah, he's such a silly goose. Like, every single time I'd ever, like, say that to my dad, he'd be like, you don't know who David Hasselhoff is. Kevin Bacon. I'm looking through celebrities right now.
Dude, every time I think of Kevin Bacon, I think of like a villain in a movie or something. That dude looks like a villain, like a natural villain in a movie.
That just reminds me of King Bacon. Every single time I see the last name Bacon.
Oh. He's making me crazy. Put a laugh track there.
Come on, not Burger King. I'm not dyslexic. I know.
Hey, I remember as a kid, dude, we would like look up for gifts and stuff for like Burger King, and there was like this Burger King McDonald's one where it's like Ronald McDonald comes up and like the Burger King just shoots him with a 12 gauge or whatever. It's like,
what the fuck?
That was like a gift I watched when I was like 5 or 6. Well, not 5 or 6, dude. I was like maybe 10. I would say I was in like 5th grade. And that was like one of the gifts I found when I was in computer class.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. I couldn't stop laughing. I just thought it was funny because he just pulls up a good shot. It was like immediate.
Dude, that's his fucking name, Francis Bacon. I looked up King Bacon, King, like, and then Curtis Bacon pulled up, and I looked that up, and that wasn't right. And I was like, it's not that hard. Come on, what is it? And I kept putting everything King Bacon, King whatever the fuck. And his name is Francis Bacon. He was a Lord Verulam. I'm fucking retarded. He was the Lord. He was the Lord High Counselor of Great Britain. So my bad that I fucking put King. And his
influences were Isaac Newton and John Locke?
If I put Lord Bacon, I'm sure that would have pulled it up. Let me put on Lord Bacon. That sounds like a Minecraft YouTuber, if anything.
Lord Minion 777.
Fuck you. You can look it up and it pulls it up immediately. And that's so gay.
What, Lord Minion?
Lord Minion Markiplier?
Where?
Doesn't
Markiplier still like actually like make videos with them? I'm pretty sure. Right?
Yes, they make that one podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew I remember seeing the like names still today. Bob and Wade, I guess is their names, right?
Yeah. Kara said something about how Lord Minion didn't want to do it anymore. Like, not the podcast, but just like being a YouTuber and stuff. He was like hoping to get away from it or something at one point.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Wade leaving you forever?
Leaving me forever?
Leaving you forever. No more funny Lord Minion 777 compilations.
I think it's gonna be like one of those Corey Kenshin moments where he's like, "I swear, if I don't beat this game, I'm literally gonna delete my channel," and he didn't. He lied, and I was waiting for it. I really was. I sat there. I didn't even watch him. I just saw it and was like, he better delete his channel, and he didn't.
Just like PewDiePie didn't delete his channel.
I love PewDiePie. I still do.
Did you hear about Summit?
No, I did not.
You didn't hear about Summit?
I hear it's shutting down or something, right?
Yeah, it's done. It's over. It's done. It's gonna have Ultimate on for its last tournament, and then that's it. It's done.
I heard HBox might have to start it all up. New big tournaments.
Dude, yeah, that's probably what's gonna have to happen is people just starting it up themselves.
Yeah, I can't wait for HBox to spit on my tickets. Dude, I'm gonna get banned.
Yeah.
I can't believe that used to be a running joke. Like, just he spit on you, you know?
Yeah, dude, I can't believe how old we are in the community now. We're old.
Yeah, I know.
Like, Armada's been retired for a lot of players, but for us, like, he was still playing when we were playing.
I know. And
that's so fucking weird.
And Kage was playing then too. Yeah,
wait, Kage? Yeah, Kage don't play no more, does he?
Yeah, he stopped playing like a few months after we started, I think, or maybe a year.
And then wobbling was legal. It was legal back then. I think we were around for the Nun Classic whenever he tweeted out, "I'm being wobbled in my favorite video game, help." Or something like that.
The what?
Nun tweeted out, "Help, I'm being wobbled in my favorite video game," while he was being wobbled.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw, I remember, like, I don't remember that when we started, but, like, I remember seeing it because of the Banana versus Michaels thing or whatever, because somebody was talking about as well, or maybe it was something else, a different video, but it was like the whole like, is wobbling really all that bad? And I was like, yeah.
Yes. Dude, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't give a fuck if this new fucking community takes over and they're like, "I've never played with wobbling. We should unban it. Let's see how that is." Like, no, fuck you. Never bring that shit back. I will never think that shit is cool. Like, a fucking free kill off a grab.
Whoa,
like, what do you mean?
whoa.
Hold on, just don't get grabbed, dude. Just
Dude,
don't get grabbed.
That's ice climbers for you, though. They already throw each other to another grab, and then another grab, and another grab until you're dead. That's your normal ice climbers thing.
But that takes a lot of skill, okay?
But if you was perfect at it, it wouldn't take a lot of skill, huh?
If you're perfect at it, that takes a lot of skill to be perfect at it. So even if I died every single time, I'd just be wildly impressed every single time. You think I fucking cry and bitch whenever Fox or Falco does the like dumbest fucking up throw, up air combo and it kills me?
Yes,
no.
You do actually. Normally, I've heard you. I've literally played the tournament.
I don't do that, dude.
What's up, guys? Now that we have no more time for this pod.
All right, guys. So this dude's getting a little bit too controversial for this podcast, and I did not want it to take that left turn, so I think we're gonna have to end it there.
Should we start the ad reads real quick since we're at the?
Yeah, you can just start the ad read, so you can just go ahead.
All right, this video was sponsored by Chocolate Nubbles. ChocolateNubbles.com/the Talkable Podcast. Shadow Slay and Dill Pickle Gaming. You can find chocolate balls on there for a cheaper price, 10% off, just by putting in the code Shadow Slay and Dill Pickle Gaming. or the Talkable Podcast.
Hi, do you own a car? That's the next one.
No, the next one's Big Bill's Hell. We used to think that was the funniest thing as a kid. I can't believe that.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Welcome to Big
Hi,
Bill's
you
Hell.
piece of shit. Do you own a car? Come on down the.
You can do our challenge. You can piss 10 feet in the air. Yes, 10 feet.
Without getting wet. You'll get no down payment. That's right. No down payment.
Well, fuck your wife.
Well, fuck her. Well, fuck the bitch.
Dude, that was old.
I miss all the YouTube poop shit.
Yeah. Spinge Bill. Spaghetti.
Luigi. Spaghetti.
Dude, actually, I'd say my favorite YouTube poop, because I watched one, I'd say about a year ago, but it was it's the Super Mario Brothers one where it's Luigi with the little football. He's like, "That's not a football, Luigi," because that was actually in the video, like in the episode, but they added it, so it's just so funny as it goes on, because he's just like, "That's not a football, Luigi. That's a stone."
That's a stone.
That's a stone, Luigi.
You're gonna make it.
Hearing that voice, I don't know why. I guess it's because we're trying to impersonate it. It reminds me of that lady from Monsters Inc. She's like, Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Hey, we back in middle school, we it was like at the end of our like 8th grade year, and we had this substitute that looked like her, and everyone was making fun of her, and it was just absolutely pitiful to see. But it was just funny because she didn't even know what we was talking about. Because we was like, does anyone ever say you look like someone? She was like, no, never, and no one's ever said anything after that. And like we didn't want to tell her, and we like pulled up.
So fucked.
We would pull up pictures of the lady from Monsters Inc. And we was like, Mike Wazowski. Just
Mike. No, I already fucked it up. Mike Wazowski.
She was she was such a sweet lady. I felt so bad. The fact that we was all laughing and just making that joke over and over. She was a great substitute. Any more topics?
Nah, I think that's my therapy for the week. I think I got everything off my chest that I wanted to say.
Okay. Alright.
Even that little bit about.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that part.
There you go. Now you have to edit something out at the end of the video.
I won't.
No, whoa.
Ha ha ha!
No, they're gonna listen to the entire podcast and try to listen for me to say something racial. Good thinking.
That's what, dude. Actually, listening to the Super Mega Cast, they had Chris and Ding Dong on there, and they was talking about the Medea movie, and that whole they just kept making like racist jokes, and I was like, how did they get away with this?
I swear. Well, I guess because I mean, if you say them like they're jokes, and I mean they're just jokes.
I don't guess it was really all that racist, but it was more like pinpointing someone as racist is what was funny about it. You just gotta go listen to it. I think it was probably the best podcast I heard. I loved it.
Fucking
episode 27. I think.
Episode 27.
Yeah, because I went back and started listening to from the beginning, and I'm on episode 31 now. So I enjoy it. All right, much love, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. Here comes the outro. Just talk. Thank you for listening to the Talkable Podcast. We enjoyed the Talkable Podcast with your host, the Talkable Podcast. Pickle the snack. We are done.